I'm Skye Brandon, and I'm the director of Blithe Spirit. Well, Blithe Spirit is one of Noël Coward's probably better known comedies, a fairly well-known British playwright. This one was first performed in the 1940s during just the beginning of World War II. It's well known and chronicled that he wrote it in a flash very quickly, and he was definitely trying to write something to make people laugh at a time when there wasn't much to laugh about. And I guess the quick synopsis is just what happens if the ghost of a previous spouse happens to return when you weren't expecting it. It's been fun, and I think what we've had the most fun with, in rehearsals especially, is trying to find the moments of like, well, you have to make it clear of when Charles is talking to Elvira, the ghost of his first wife, and when he's not, but then you have to make sure you were staging it in such a way that it makes it believable that Ruth thinks he's talking to her. So trying to line up those confusions in terms of making it clear in the staging, that's actually been, I think, at least for me, the funnest part of trying to craft that with the actors and then riffing off all the great ideas that they have. So if someone has an idea, it's like, let's try it. Even if I'm like, I don't know if this is going to work, but like, what does it hurt to give it a try? And even if that thing didn't work, it might actually then give us the idea and springboard us onto the thing like, oh, but we could do this. And then usually if you just have more people, contributing, that's great. Just as long as you have a few people who go, okay, I've got to make the final decision, but please, I'm willing to hear everything that everyone's got to bring to the room. And then trying to have a progression where maybe it's a bit more odd and spooky at the beginning, but then as the play goes on and things become a bit more ridiculous, leaning into the comedy the further we go into the story. I lucked out in that one after Heather, Persephone, made the offer and said, hey, would you like to direct? And then we started talking about the teams. I thought it would be pretty disingenuous of myself to finally get asked to direct a Persephone and then potentially ask for people from out of town. I actually don't get to work with some of the people that I do want to work with as often. So it was a great opportunity to go, can I have Jody? Can I have Miranda? Can I have Ollie? And it lined up. So I wanted to have as many people from our community alongside me when I got to finally direct Persephone. It's been a blast to work on a comedy. I've realized like, oh yeah, I kind of do some of the serious stuff quite a bit. So getting actually to work on comedy with friends who are just really, really funny, it makes it pretty easy to come to work.